तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ मा वारियां है, ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया
should never forget the wrong things you do, child, you're born to regret. Your mother's love should never forget the wrong things you do, child, you're born to regret. Many that she craves to see you grow from infancy, and many that she wanna to know what to believe you be. So use your conscience and sympathy. God said to worship, she and then go to thee. Maka gatu matulana. Jogalat kan kiya gai obini phana.
अभी तक मैंने जितने भी सॉन्ग्स किए हैं प्यार करना चाहिए, क्योंकि उनसे बड़ा उनसे प्यारा दुनिया में कोई नहीं है. सो दिस सॉन्ग इज डेडिकेटेड स्पेशली माय और दुनिया में जितनी भी माएँ हैं सबके लिए है. तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली
Sitaram, everyone. Everybody hearing me? My name is Pandit Videsh Hussain, for all who don't know me. And this morning we are all invited to perform the Anteshti Sanskar, which is the last offering, the last of the journey in the cycle of birth and death, to Auntie Rosie, as she's fondly known as. So I would like you all to please stand as we offer this moment of gratitude towards Auntie Rosie on the beginning of the ritualistic part of the Anteshti Sanskar. So we offer sankalp. So you close your eyes, everybody. As you focus your mind on Shri Krishna Bhagwan, we pray, O Krishna Bhagwan, we ask you to accept this soul, this wonderful soul, into your abode. Take this Atma and combine it with Paramatma. As I ask you, O Deva, O Krishna Bhagwan, forgive Auntie Rosie for whatever she may have done knowingly and unknowingly throughout her life. She has done many wonderful things, especially to each and every one who is here present today. As we worship on her, we worship that memories that we made with Auntie Rosie all these years. We ask you, O Krishna, please forgive her. As we all chant, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. As we close our eyes, Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Yam Brahma Varuninjaru Chamartastan Vanti Divyaistavai Vedai Sankrapoganishidai Gayantiyam Samaga Dhyana Vastatagaten Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Surasurgana Deva Tasmai Namaha. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Parmanavam Suresham Vishwadaram Gagan Sadrisham Negavarnam Subangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanainam Yogi Vididarigamyam Mande Vishnu Bhavai Haranam Sarvalokaikanathanam. Om Pretasya Preta Atma Preta Dharam Namostute. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Devotees, you can have your seats now. Or rest it here. Everybody, with flowers. Don't let you push grass fall, eh? If any fall, just put it back up, please. Straight. Right. Thank you. Right. So as you all touch hands, you're going to purify the body now. So you're going to wash the body. So you're going around, you sprinkle a little bit of water, and you come in around the box. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mridishtani Shava Maya Diyate Snanam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. 5 times. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya. Watch how close you're walking to the front. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mridishtani Shava Nimita Snanam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Rest it back on the box to the end. Put it on this side. Alright, take the chandan. Now, devotees, because we cannot physically touch the body, we offer the kush grass as a form of the body on top of the box so we could perform the rituals. As we have invoked in the mantras before, we have said, O Bhagwan, within this body we offer this kush grass as a form of respect to that body, that we are able to perform the final rituals to allow the soul to move on. So as we offer chandan, so each person, a ring finger, and you're touching it right there. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Shava Maya Diyate Tapopatishtatam Chandanam Maya Diyate Tapopatishtatam. You give everybody flowers. Because guys in place any mala, right? Yeah, mala. So you burst the malas right here.
Hang it right there.
Harihi Om Tat Sat, more to the middle. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tapopatishtatam. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Shava Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tapopatishtatam. Yam Dwara Mahagore Annana Tamastrita Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Deepamaya Diyate Tapopatishtam. Try to touch his hand while you're walking. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Sha Deepamaya Diyate Tapopatishtatam. Om Tat Sat. Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha. Om Shri Vasudevaya Namaha. Om Shri Achyutaya Namaha. Take your time. So you don't need to go around, right? So from here, just make 5 circles. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Shava Dupam Maya Dete Tapopatishtatam. Pinna. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Shava Pinnamaya Dete Tapopatishtatam. Put your hands like this now. Show your thumb. Open your thumb. Right, put it over. Right, open your thumb. He will put the right. Let it fall through your thumb. Fall through your thumb. Turn your hand. Turn your hand. Right. Right, take some water now, sprinkle 3 times. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Amukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Maya Dete Tapopatishtatam. Om Namo Narayanaya Krishnaya Govindaya Achyutaya Namore Pinnamaya Dete Tapopatishtatam. Same thing, take the black till and the water. Put your hand the same way, put it off right on top. Open your thumb. Right. person. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Amukagotasya mukapritasya mitishtani shava pinnamaya dete tapopatishtatam. Put it to the feet. Om Mukagotasya Mukapritasya Mritishtani Shavamaya Dete Tapopatishtatam. To the chest area, the center. Om Mukagotasya Mukapritasya Mritishtani Shavamaya Diyate Pinnamaya Diyate Tapopatishtatam. One more? Alright, take that one now. Touch it to your forehead. Om Namo Narayanaya. Again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Achyutaya Namaha. Right? Break the pinna in 4 pieces now. Alright, put one to the feet, one to the head, one in front of you and one on the next side. Right, and the last one on this side. Sprinkle a little bit on all. Om Mukagotasya Mukapritasya Mritishtani Shavamaya Dete Tapopatishtatam. Deepam Maya Dete Tapopatishtatam. So devotees, at this time the ritualistic part of the Antyeshti Sanskar is completed. What we have done, we have purified the body, where you saw the water and they're going around the box with the water and so forth. We have beautified the body with the essence, make sure you have a wonderful scent. We have also offered these beautiful malas to beautify that body and to beautify that person. Now, because of COVID regulations and so forth, a lot of the normal procedures have to be done indoors. So you won't find, normally you will see we offer the manzils, the 5 stops and so forth. This is why we have offered these pinnas like that onto the box to perform and to show that that is the 5 stops that we have made. These pinnas represent that in the coming days, that the body to be reincarnated will have that protein, will have that energy within them to become a new person based on their karmas, based on what they did in this life, and if they have any more to work out in the next life. So we are all gathered here to pray for that soul, to ask Bhagwan that whatever Auntie Rosie has to work out, again, forgive her for it and take her straight to Vishnu Lok, straight to Krishna Lok. We don't want her to return. We want her to have that one with God, that oneness. We want her to attain liberation. So, as we all sit there, we put our hands together as we offer simple bhajan, as you all can join in, as we pray to that Lord to accept Auntie Rosie into his bosom. As we all join in. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूध किनारा हो जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूध किनारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो फिर तू ही तेरा ध्यान करो जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तो चाहे तो सब कुछ करके विष को भी अमृत करके तू चाहे तो सब कुछ करके विष को भी अमृत करके पूर्ण करके सबकी आशा पूर्ण करके सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे ओम त्वा भवितावान भूय अजो नित्य शाश्वतोयम पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. He says that which is born must die and that which dies must be reborn at some point in time. That is the cycle of life and death. The soul never dies, the body dies, but the soul never dies. To Bhagwan Shankar, we are all but puppets. Just like how you will change your clothes on a daily basis, the same way we will change bodies at some point in time. So you have a role to perform, and whatever that role is in this life, you come, you perform that role, and you go. You go in the changing room, you change again, and you come back out to perform another role. So Auntie Rosie might be Auntie Rosie here to us. In the next life, she might come back as the grandson or somebody else. You don't know. But each person have a role to play in their life. That is the rules of karma. What we do in this life will reflect what will happen in the next life. Because we all believe in that cycle of life and death and reincarnation. So, as Sri Ram says in Ramayana, we have three things to do in this life. To do as much good as we can do. To do as much good as we can do for as many people as we can do it for. And to do as much good as we can do for as long as we can do it. That's all we need to do. So all the fighting and arguing and quarreling, eventually that will just become something of the past, and then you will look back at it, why did I do that? What was the purpose of doing that at that time? You will ask yourself that question, and then you might feel bad and so forth. But we as humans, we tend to forget where we come from. We forget God. We forget what we have to do in life. And that is why we need to take heed, especially in this time of COVID. A lot of people passing, a lot of people dying. Young ones, old ones, and so forth. And at the end of the day, what do you have to say for yourself? What accomplishments you have done when you pass? What do you want people to say that you do? Or how you are as a person in this life? And Auntie Rosie is no more. She has left us. But she has left us with fond memories. She has left us with laughter. She has left us with happiness. Right? So even though the body is slain, the soul is not slain. So we mustn't grieve for that. Because the body is just a shell, is a material thing. All we need to do is focus now on that memories that we have created with Auntie Rosie, and build more memories as we move forward in our life. So with that, I would like to conclude. I would like to ask anybody if they have anything to say on behalf of Auntie Rosie at this point in time. We will leave the floor open for a few minutes. So if there's a eulogy or... Yeah? Yeah.
Those special memories of you will always bring a smile. Oh, okay, sorry. Come to the mic, come to the mic. Those special memories of you will always bring a smile. If only I could have you back for just a little while, then you could sit and talk again, just like we used to do. You always meant so very much and always do too. The fact that you're no longer here will always cause me pain. But you're forever in my heart until we meet again. I want to say something on behalf of Mommy who couldn't be here. Mom said she loves you and go with peace until we meet again. I'm sending her love, light, and prayer. Tell Mott and Slinger I asked for them. A wonderful grandmother. We had a wonderful grandmother, one who never really grew old. Her smile was made of sunshine and her heart was solid gold. Her eyes were bright as shining stars, and in her cheeks fair roses you see. We had a wonderful grandmother, and that's the way it will always be. But take heed, because she's still keeping an eye on all of us. So let's make sure she will like what she sees.
Roses are red, violets are blue. My grandmother, Auntie Rosie, will not be here, but she will always be here in our hearts. If she is old or not, she'll never be old in our hearts. She was the kindest person we all know and very respectful. Yeah.
Pleasant afternoon, everyone. My name is Randy, and I have been given the pleasure of doing the eulogy for Rosie Ruben. Rosie Ruben was known by many names. To her grand and great-grand, they would call her Nunu. I know her as Rosie. Sometimes I'd call her Old. But the name I would remember the most by was mother-in-law or young girl. She would let out this laugh each time I call her young girl. Because with me and her, we'd go back to a memory where she would say she's from Penal. And I would say, well, all young girl I know from Penal is from Rock Road. And she would say, well, she's not from Rock Road. She's from Macha Road. But I could never pronounce it. So I would always tease her and tell her, well, you're from Penal Rock Road. You're going like them young girls from Penal Rock Road. To her parents and siblings, they knew her as baby girl. Rosie was born on the 19th of January, 1941. Wednesday gone was her birthday. She would have been 81. Happy belated birthday. You made it. She was the daughter of Badal and Lachminya Sitaram. She was the sister of 4 boys and 4 girls. Rosie was from Bachaya Trace Penal. But because I could not pronounce it, I used to always tease her and say she's from Penal Rock Road. Rosie had a beautiful spirit. She had endured a lot in life. She worked hard in the cane fields, and she made sure that her family enjoyed the fruits of that hard work. She was a hard worker. She endured a lot in life, and it never changed her. She remained the same East Indian girl who left Penal and came Brickfield in search of happiness, a better life, and love with a man that we fondly know as Slinger. She never let society or vanity or these things change her. To her, heritage and cultural values were always something enshrined in her. She remained the same East Indian girl that we all knew and loved. To use the word old, I wouldn't like to, but she was the type of elderly person that you would sit down and she would give you tales and she would take you down memory lane. And when you listen to her talk, you would understand that the era that she came from was a better one. It was simpler, it was peaceful, it had more values. Then you know the type of person she was. Because when you live in a house with an elderly person, it brings a certain level of balance. You see how people in the village would stop and talk, how they would show respect. And that is something that a lot of people don't know when you don't have an elderly person living with you. It brings that balance, it brings that sense of maturity. It reminds you a lot of what life is about. besides the other things. I could remember my first East Indian wedding and the experience I would have with Rosie and them and the elderlies. All the elderly women would sit and they would do what they have to do, and then you'd see the younger people on the next side, they doing their thing. I have so much memories of living around Rosie. I mean, I sit down and I write like 3-4 pages, and then you sit down and edit it. Because it has so much memories, it has so much learning, it has so much that you can't put it in paper. And like they say, one of the best things we would have is her memories and what she imparted on us. Elderly people bring a wealth of knowledge, and she brought a sense of knowledge and balance that we all held on to. She worked so hard in the cane fields, and it was something that was like enshrined in her, because every morning she would get up 4 o'clock and I would hear the water running and the coquille broom sweeping, and I'd say, girl, you're retired, enjoy life, because that's what my generation know. We know work no dead. But she would say that she have did this so many years that it enshrined in her, and she took those same values of hard work in the cane field and put it against her chores. So that chore in the morning, she had to get up early, get it done, and the rest of the day. So it was something that it took me a while to understand, that once you had that in you, it would not change. You could still smell the pot of coffee early in the morning. As the work done, that coffee would go up, and that would be her time to start to settle down. She would have that and play. So, like I say, I will miss you. We all will miss you. But the memories will forever be with us. You work hard. You enjoy your rest. Sleep easy, Rose. Love you always.
Thank you. So as you all have heard, the wonderful memories of Auntie Rosie, and to show that the type of woman she was, all her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, they had such wonderful things to say about her, and that is what we want. So at this time, we will perform the final hawan. Because we cannot go to the crematorium and perform this physically, we'll perform it here, so the body now could have that safe journey to the crematorium. Right, so we light the fire. You all touch hands, right? If you all can stoop, it will be better as well. Harihi Om Kravyadamini Prahanomi Duryam Ragaya Gacchatur Pravaha Ihanrityara Jatave Devebhyo Havyan Bhavatu Prajananan. Right, when I say Swaha, you offer a little bit, right? Om Lohilaya Namaha Swaha Alimbhaya Swaha Tvachaye Swaha Lohitaya Swaha Medhobhya Swaha Manasabhya Swaha Saunabhya Swaha Astrabhya Swaha Manaschabhya Swaha Retase Swaha Payave Swaha Ayasaya Swaha Prayasaya Swaha Sanyasaya Swaha Vyasaya Swaha Udhasaya Swaha Suchaye Swaha Suchate Swaha Suchamanyaya Swaha Sukhaya Swaha Tapase Swaha Tapyate Swaha Tapyamanaya Swaha Taptaya Swaha Dharmaya Swaha Pujaya Swaha Yamyaya Swaha Antakaya Swaha Mritave Swaha Brahmane Swaha Brahmahatyaya Swaha Vishvebhyo Devebhyo Swaha. How far though? Alright, bow to the fire. I take the water around the fire 3 times. Om Mukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Snan Artha Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Right? Everybody just bow. Right. Get on floors. Very good. That floor? Whoa. Oh. Alright. Okay, you will do this on any floors, right? Right. Come. Right. So you're taking up each one, and you're breaking it in 4, and you're resting it right there. Go ahead. Each one. Take it up. Here, from this one. Break it in 4. Right. Right. This one. Leave this one. Don't break this one, right? Right? Okay, do a little archery right there. You don't need to walk around the box. Om Mukha Gotasya Mukha Pretasya Mritishtane Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam Deepam Maya Diyate Tapo Patishtatam. Flowers. There we come to. Yeah, flowers? As you focus your mind on that all-pervading Lord, Shri Krishna Bhagavan, as you say in your minds, O Bhagavan, please accept this beautiful soul into your abode and bless her. Also, please bless this family so they can have that comfort and they can have that way forward to move forward in life after the passing of their loved ones. So as we close our eyes, Harihi Om Tat Om Karapura Gauram Karunavataram Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Om Dhyau Shanti Antarikshakam Shantara Prithvi Shantara Pa Shanti Ushriya Shanti Vanaspriya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Diri Om Manarhini Dhano Deva Shankar Chakra Garahara Akshaya Pundare Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vedya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Iti Shri Pret Atma Tattva Shanti. Rest it on the box. Alright, everybody bow at the feet, touch your forehead. Alright, everybody 3 times. Ram Nam Satya Hai. Ram Nam Satya Hai. Ram Nam Satya Hai. So now we'll open back the cover in the box. So you just lift it. And we will have the final viewing of the body before we proceed to head to the crematorium. So everyone can come up orderly. So you will walk from that end and walk out and go back up. Jai Sitaram. Straight outside. Right, that's it. Time to go now. Right. Come. So you're going to the crematorium, right? When you finish, you're going home and you're going to take a bath. Well, you have everything to touch outside, right? The cutlass, the saffron bowl, all of them, right? You're going to drink the sugar water. When you finish, you're going to take a bath. Same house, right? No. Okay. But you're doing everything there, right? Right. So you could be there, right? Right. So you go and you take a bath, change your clothes, go downstairs, plant the kush grass. Leave it planted. Don't do anything, just plant it. Make the knot and plant it. In the morning now, you're gonna get up and you're gonna offer the water. So I'll call you later. Just call me when you come back.
लास्ट अंतरा सबसे ज़्यादा मेरा फेवरेट है. बहुत सुंदर लिखा है. क्या लिखा है सुनिए.
कितनी
मैं आपके बिना कुछ भी नहीं हूँ. Thank you so much. I love you. I really love you, Mama.
रोटी बिन
ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी भोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है। ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, ओ माँ, कि ये जो दुनिया है ये वन है कांटों का, तू फुलवारी